Hi, I'm Sandra Robbins and welcome to Be You Be True TV. This is our 12th week and I have a question for you this week. Does your appearance reflect the real you? So, who is the real you? I have a bit of a story of a client. I was working with a client where her husband brought all her clothes, which to start with she felt was really easy and stress-free, but over time, as you can imagine, became a little stifling. It got to the point where she would get dressed and show him what she was wearing before going out, and if he didn't like it, she would change. Now, most of us like to please our partners, and most of us would consider changing. But here, there was a very different dynamic happening about control and probably her lack of responsibility. She'd given up her power by choice to her husband, and as she was starting to wake up to who she really was realising that this really wasn't the best situation for her to be in. Do you know who you shop for? Do you know who you are and what you love or dislike? Ask yourself, what are your values in life? What are your beliefs? For me, it's all about being the best that I can be. I love animals and have a drive to look after the planet. So I make all my makeup and my skincare choices all around these values for myself. I'm creative, so I like clothing with a quirky edge to them, and I also love having fun. So I wear colour because it lifts me. I have a great exercise which I love, which is listing 10 things that I love. Let's keep it to clothing for this particular exercise. So 10 things that I love and 10 things that I dislike. Sometimes I think that getting closer to what you and realizing what you don't like gets you closer to what you do like. So build on this list so that you can get clearer and clearer about the direction. And if you've been following my series of The New You, there have been exercises that we've been doing as we go along, and one of them was about looking in magazines to find your own personal style. I'd love to know who the real you is and your sense of style. So go over to sandrarobbins.com and leave a comment. Well, that's the end of the New You series. But stay tuned to next week's episode of Be You Be True for more juicy information on what it is to look and feel your best. If you like what you heard, then subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. And if you want even more great resources to build better results in your life and a wardrobe you love, plus extra tips from me that I only put in my emails, then come over to sandrarobbins.com and sign up for my email updates. Until next week, I'm Sandra Robbins and I'll see you then.